What if I told you that the irritating fog that insists on covering your eyes every morning, making the letters on the clock look blurry and turning simple tasks into challenges, might have nothing to do with aging? What if the real cause was a simple nutritional deficiency, something so basic that just 4 common foods could help restore your vision in less than a month? When I found this out, I confess I was surprised too. A 2024 study by Johns Hopkins University followed 200 adults over 60 who suffered from reduced night vision. For 28 days, half of them received a specific combination of 4 nutrients before bed, while the other group maintained their normal habits. The result? Almost unbelievable. Those who consumed the nutritional combination showed 67% improvement in night vision sharpness, 43% increase in the natural production of the fluid that lubricates the eyes, and 71% reduction in morning eye fog. But what really surprised the scientists was the effect on the blood. The inflammation levels of these participants became equivalent to those of people 20 years younger. No expensive supplements or complicated procedures. It was just 4 simple foods, combined in the right way, that activated a process called nighttime eye regeneration. Basically, the eyes would begin to repair themselves while the person slept. And among these foods, there is one that stands out so much that, according to researchers at the Tokyo Metropolitan Institute, increases the production of ocular synovial fluid by 43%, the natural lubricant that keeps vision clear and comfortable. But before I reveal it, I want to know from you. How old are you and where are you watching me from? Leave your comment below. My team and I read them all. I am Dr. Ana Laura. And now, without further ado, let's begin with the food that supports all the others. Number 4. Greek yogurt, the bridge between the gut and the eyes. It may seem strange to associate a creamy, smooth food like Greek yogurt with eye health, but recent science reveals something fascinating. There is a direct connection between the gut and the retina, something that researchers at Kyoto Medical Center call gut-retina axis. Let me tell you the story of Donna Helena, a 73-year-old retired librarian. She arrived at my office disheartened. She could no longer drive at night and woke up every day with dry, blurry eyes. It took her almost half an hour to be able to read the newspaper in the morning. We decided to include half a cup of plain Greek yogurt in her routine. She ate it at night, along with other foods that I'll mention shortly. 3 weeks later, Donna Helena returned radiant. She had resumed driving at sunset, and even restarted her evening book club meetings. What happened inside her body was simple, yet powerful. The beneficial bacteria in Greek yogurt helped balance her gut, sending anti-inflammatory signals throughout her body, including to the tiny blood vessels that nourish the retina. In other words, by taking care of her gut, she was also taking care of her eyes. Think about it. Sometimes, the secret to seeing the world clearly can be hidden in the simplest things we put on our plate. The retina can be compared to a sensitive and vibrant garden that depends on constant irrigation to stay healthy. This irrigation comes from the capillaries, the smallest and most delicate blood vessels in the body. When inflammation sets in and begins to block these tiny channels, it's like trying to see the world through a dirty, foggy window. That's where they come in. Probiotics in Greek yogurt. They act like a true cleaning crew, clearing the pathways of vision. According to a study published in Journal of Nutritional Science, regular consumption of these microorganisms may reduce inflammation markers by up to 34%. But the power of Greek yogurt goes far beyond probiotics. It's a rich source of nutrients essential for vision, and what's most impressive is how they work together, like a perfectly tuned orchestra. A single serving contains vitamin A, which protects the cornea, the transparent layer at the front of the eyes, and participates in the production of rhodopsin, the pigment that allows you to see in low-light environments. If you find it difficult to adjust when you go from bright sunlight to a dark environment, this could be a sign of vitamin A deficiency, and Greek yogurt helps with exactly that. It also contains calcium and zinc, 2 minerals that work synergistically. Zinc acts as a molecular messenger, carrying vitamin A from the liver, where it is stored, to the retina, where it is actually needed. Research from Tufts University revealed that people over 60 with adequate zinc levels showed up to 40% better night vision than those with disabilities. Another benefit of Greek yogurt is the timing of its action. At night, while sugary desserts raise glucose levels and disrupt sleep, Greek yogurt releases its nutrients slowly, nourishing the body during rest. It's as if it silently fuels the visual system while you sleep, aiding in corneal regeneration, strengthening the optic nerve, and replenishing the tear film that keeps eyes hydrated and comfortable. Deep sleep is essential for eye health, and Greek yogurt contributes to this because it is light, easy to digest, and doesn't cause blood sugar spikes. No nighttime discomfort or unexpected awakenings, just a steady flow of nutrition and repair. The secret lies in right choice. Always choose natural Greek yogurt, without added sugar or artificial flavorings. These additives, besides being unnecessary, can cause the inflammation we want to avoid. The ideal quantity is half a cup about an hour before bedtime. If you want a special touch, add a pinch of cinnamon. In addition to enhancing flavor, it offers powerful anti-inflammatory properties. It's a simple gesture that takes less than a minute, but it can transform your nighttime routine and help you wake up with clearer vision and more rested eyes. Now get ready for the next food item, one that's probably on your counter right now. Number 3, the banana, the natural regulator of eye pressure. It may seem too common to be on a list like this, but when we understand the impact of bananas on intraocular pressure and sleep quality, it becomes clear why Japanese researchers call it one of the simplest and most effective forms of natural prevention of glaucoma. There's something many people don't know. The dynamics of the fluid inside our eyes change with age. This clear fluid, called watery humor, it circulates constantly, but over time it can accumulate excessive pressure and silently damage the optic nerve. When this happens, we are facing the glaucoma. Eye trauma is one of the leading causes of irreversible blindness in adults over 60. The most worrying aspect? Often there are no noticeable signs until the damage is already permanent. This is where the banana enters the scene. This simple yellow fruit hides incredible power. Rich in potassium, it functions as a natural regulator of body pressure. Researchers at the University of Michigan found that adults over 60 who maintained adequate potassium levels showed 31% less elevated eye pressure compared to those who consumed little of the mineral. Potassium acts as a conductor of bodily hydration, helping the kidneys eliminate excess sodium and consequently controlling the amount of fluid the body retains. In the eyes, it plays a crucial role. It regulates the production and drainage of aqueous humor, maintaining pressure within safe levels and protecting the optic nerve, the vital wire that connects the eyes to the brain. But bananas don't stop there. They are also rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that the body transforms into serotonin and melatonin, hormones essential for mood and the sleep cycle. Studies published in Journal of Sleep Research Studies have shown that people who consume foods rich in tryptophan before bed enter the stages of deep sleep 40% faster and remained in that restorative sleep for longer. Why does this matter for the eyes? During deep sleep, blood flow to the eyes increases by up to 50%, allowing the body to perform intensive repairs, eliminating metabolic waste, regenerating delicate retinal tissues, and correcting minor injuries. If sleep is superficial or fragmented, the eyes miss this essential maintenance period. Eating a banana at night creates a perfect cycle. It promotes better sleep, optimized eye recovery, resulting in clearer and more comfortable vision upon waking. A 12-week study conducted by Osaka Medical College showed that participants who consumed bananas every night reported 58% less eye strain in the morning and an improvement of 44% improvement in concentration capacity on tasks requiring close-up vision. In addition, each banana provides approximately 20% of the daily requirement of vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 is essential for the production of neurotransmitters. Remember, the eyes don't work alone. They are constantly sending electrical signals through the optic nerve to the brain, where visual information is processed. Vitamin B6 helps ensure that this communication is efficient, keeping your vision quick, sharp, and reliable. A vitamin B6 plays an essential role in communication between the eyes and the brain. It helps maintain the health of the optic nerve and the speed of transmission of visual signals. The result? A faster, more accurate, and clearer perception of what you see around you. We cannot forget about vitamin C. Vitamin C is another powerful ally found in bananas. A medium banana provides about 10% of the daily requirement of this antioxidant, which protects the retina against damage caused by free radicals. Researchers at Harvard Medical School have found that adults over 60 who maintain adequate vitamin C levels have 36% lower risk of developing cataracts. If you're concerned about the natural sugars in bananas, especially if you monitor your glucose levels, here's a tip. Choose a banana, very ripe, yellowish with some brown spots. This is the perfect point of ripeness, sweet enough to satisfy a late-night snack craving, but with moderate glycemic index without causing sugar spikes. The fruit's fiber also helps release energy slowly, keeping levels stable. Half a banana, the ideal amount, consumed about an hour before bedtime, is that. And if you want to enhance the effects, combine it with Greek yogurt. This combination creates an incredible synergy. The calcium in yogurt and the potassium in bananas work together to optimize muscle and nerve function, including in the small muscles that control eye movement and lens focus. Before we continue, if you're enjoying these tips, click like and subscribe. This way, more people can discover simple ways to care for their vision, and you won't miss future videos with valuable tips for eye health. Now, let's talk about a fruit that ancient civilizations valued as a true remedy. Number 2, dates, the natural shield against blemish. Dates may seem like just small, ordinary candies, but they carry an exceptional concentration of lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids vital for eye health. It's no wonder that Mediterranean cultures have considered them an essential food for vision for millennia. Let me tell you the story of a 68-year-old architect. He was devastated to discover he was showing the first signs of macular degeneration, the central area of the retina responsible for sharper vision, used for reading, recognizing faces, and appreciating colors, was devastated by the news that he might lose the ability to continue photographing or performing detailed work. His doctor explained that certain nutrients could slow the progression of the disease, but didn't give clear instructions on how to incorporate them into his routine. When he started a protocol that included dates daily, something remarkable happened. Months later, tests showed complete stabilization of the condition, without worsening, and even a slight improvement in contrast sensitivity. The secret lies in the carotenoids, lutein, and zeaxanthin. The minerals present in dates accumulate in the macula, acting as a natural filter that protects the eyes from harmful blue light and oxidative damage. They help maintain visual acuity, slow retinal aging, and offer a powerful defense against degenerative diseases. These are the only carotenoids that are actually concentrated in large quantities in stain, that central part of the retina that allows us to see the most precious details. Imagine them as indoor sunglasses, protecting the vision in the center of the eyes. They absorb and neutralize the most harmful wavelengths of visible light, especially blue light, before they can damage your delicate photoreceptor cells. In the modern world, where screens, LED lights, and even sunlight are constantly bombarding our eyes, this protection is more vital than ever. Research from the National Eye Institute has shown that people who ingest more lutein and zeaxanthin have 43% less risk. Those who consume fewer of these carotenoids are more likely to develop age-related macular degeneration. Eating dates before bed is like apply sunscreen from the inside out. While you rest, protective pigments accumulate in the macula, preparing your eyes to face the light of the following day. A study by British Journal of Ophthalmology, it was discovered that with consistent consumption of these carotenoids, macular pigment density can increase 1% in just 6 months. And it doesn't stop there. Dates are rich in phenolic antioxidants. These compounds hunt down and neutralize free radicals. During the day, our eyes face constant attacks from UV radiation, screen light, and even normal metabolic byproducts. These free radicals can damage cells, cause chronic inflammation, and accelerate eye degeneration. The antioxidants in dates work especially well at night, helping the body repair accumulated damage and preparing vision for a fresh start. A survey of King's College London it was revealed that adults over 60 who regularly consumed foods rich in phenolic compounds had 52% less likely to help prevent the development of cataracts. Furthermore, dates naturally satisfy that craving for something sweet. One of the biggest challenges in maintaining healthy habits is feeling deprived. When you resist sweets, you often end up giving in to processed desserts, full of refined sugars and inflammatory fats. Dates offer genuine sweetness and pleasure, while also providing excellent protection for your vision. Ideally, you should consume 1 or 2 dates about an hour before bedtime. You can eat them plain, stuffed with sunflower seeds, or even chopped and mixed into the Greek yogurt we mentioned earlier. Whichever way you choose, you'll be making a powerful investment in central vision protection, maintaining the ability to see the world in vibrant colors and sharp details. And now, we've arrived at final piece. The ingredient that completes this cycle of eye nutrition and brings together all the benefits we've discussed. Number 1, Sunflower seeds, the guardians of your cells. We've reached the top of the list. It may seem surprising, but these tiny seeds, they contain one of the most powerful antioxidants for eye health. Vitamin E. Researchers at Harvard Medical School have identified vitamin E as one of the most effective nutrients in protecting against age-related eye diseases, reducing the risk of cataracts in 50% and delaying the progression of macular degeneration in 39%. Let me tell you a story. An 81-year-old grandmother, passionate about quilting, began noticing increasingly blurred vision and frequent eye strain. Her optometrist warned that she was developing cataracts in both eyes and would likely need surgery within a year. I suggested she add a tablespoon of sunflower seeds, include it in your nighttime routine, along with the other foods we've already discussed. 18 months later, when he returned for his scheduled surgery, the doctor was surprised. The cataracts had not progressed. In fact, the opacity had decreased slightly, and the surgery was postponed indefinitely. This happens because vitamin E is a fat-soluble antioxidant, which dissolves in cell membranes, including those of the retina, the eye tissue with the highest concentration of fat in the body, necessary for converting light into electrical signals. This intense metabolic activity generates free radicals, unstable molecules that damage everything around them. Think of vitamin E as a personal bodyguard for each retinal cell. When a free radical tries to attack, vitamin E intervenes, neutralizes the threat, and sacrifices itself in the process. Consume sunflower seeds before bed, replenishes his army of bodyguards, just when your eyes are in their most intense repair mode, during sleep. A single tablespoon provides approximately 35% of the daily requirement of vitamin E, but that's not all. These seeds also contain selenium, which enhances the antioxidant action of vitamin E, and zinc, which helps transport vitamin A to the retina. In addition, its healthy fats. They facilitate the absorption of all these fat-soluble nutrients. It's as if nature had packaged it up. A complete eye protection system in a single seed. Key antioxidant, essential minerals and transport vehicle, all in one bite. When combined with Greek yogurt, banana, and date sunflower seeds, create an extraordinary nutritional synergy. The fats in the seeds increase the absorption of vitamin A from the yogurt, zinc enhances its effectiveness, and selenium works together with vitamin E for maximum protection. Everything works in perfect harmony, ensuring that your eyes receive the best possible results. The defense and repair they need while you sleep. Quality tip: always choose raw or dry toasted sunflower seeds, unsalted. Many commercial versions contain high sodium levels and low-quality oils, which can increase blood pressure and inflammation, negating the benefits we seek for our eyes. A spoonful sprinkled into your nightly bowl. It's ideal, sufficient to obtain significant protective effects without overdoing the calories.